Soul is a movie about a failed jazz musician who finally gets his big break. And there's this beautiful scene about surrender at the end that makes me tear up, and I want to talk about that today. We're about to have complete spoilers for this masterpiece, by the way, so if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Right as the main character, Joe Gardner, gets the opportunity he's been waiting his entire life for, he dies. In his dead state, he realizes that his life was meaningless. He needs to get back to his body so he can play with famous jazz musician Dorothea Williams and do something important, something that has meaning. The entire movie is Joe going to any length to get back into his body, refusing to accept his fate. In the end, he gets his body back, plays with Dorothea Williams, and does the thing that he thought would bring meaning to his life. Except, it doesn't. He thought it would feel different, but is met with essentially the same answer that Gawain receives at the end of the Green Knight. After his journey, Gawain asks,
"Is this really all there is?"
and is met with a confused,
What else ought there be?
"What more were you expecting?" He thinks about his friend, 22, an unborn soul who helped him on this journey. She had learned to love life after experiencing living in Joe's body, but only one of them could stay on Earth. In order to get back to his body, he prioritized his own wants over that of his friend. He goes back to the spirit realm to make things right, only to find that she's become a lost soul. After a struggle, he brings her back with love and compassion and gives her her badge to go live on Earth. He accompanies her as far as he can go before ending up back on the conveyor belt to the great beyond that he started on. When he ends up here is the part where I tear up. At the start of the movie, he found himself here, and he says, "No, not today, not when I just got my shot." And he runs, opens up a hole in space-time, and refuses to accept his fate. He does anything that he can to get back to his body, but now he's back here, and he chose to be here. He volunteered to come here in exchange for giving his friend an opportunity at life. Instead of running, he closes his eyes and opens his palms up. This pose is very important. He finally surrenders. He doesn't know what will come next, but he surrenders to whatever that is. Unselfish action, now, at this very moment. Willing acceptance, now, at this very moment. That's all you need. Marcus Aurelius.